So,
I think the issue is that we're inferring as opposed to having facts at all.
okay.
That is the problem, that we are inferring versus knowing what the facts are. One of the things that we have purposely done, me, and when I say we, I mean me, is focus on what is most important, which is making sure that Youth Pride stay open. Now these numbers are inaccurate, but you're a volunteer group, and while we appreciate all the work that you've done, the fact of the matter is we have worked on maintaining compliance with, I just ran up here, so forgive me. But we focused on maintaining compliance with the organizations that really do have the authority to say whether we stay open or close. And we have actually been in touch with all of those organizations. This volunteer group, while I said I think some of it may have been in good intention, some of it we think clearly was not. I don't think that all those individuals who participated necessarily meant for it to be ill will. However, these numbers are inaccurate. And for those organizations and those individuals who have actually donated to Youth Pride or volunteered at Youth Pride, every time they have asked us a question, we have been available to answer that. Yes.
Terence, have you brought accurate numbers to share with us?
I know pretty much everything.
Yeah. If we can just hang on just a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Terence,
I know pretty much
hold on
Yeah.
a second, please.
And that's fine. The issue is this. We don't have a problem with sharing information with those organizations that require it. We also don't have a problem with actually answering questions. Now I can tell you that the board already admitted what it did and did not do. My intent is to make sure that Youth Pride stay in existence, and I've actually hired an attorney to make sure that Youth Pride get back into compliance as it relates to that. So we have no intention of closing. We have never closed. Some of the information that actually went out was erroneous, that went to the public, because there were people who were under the impression that Youth Pride closed, when we in actuality have still been providing services every single day, all day long. Well, let me go ahead and speak now. This, as it relates to the $40,000 rent, which we've always said was overpriced, and we are paying about 35% above what makes sense in this particular market and any other market when it was first started. The bottom line is this: we had legal claims against the church as well. We had legal claims against the church as well. So there were certain things that we actually missed out on as a result of certain things that the church did not comply with. So we haven't answered the lawsuit yet, but we will, and soon. That is the reason why I actually contracted with an attorney to ensure that Youth Pride becomes compliant. Because just because we had not been compliant does not mean that we automatically shut down. It does not mean that someone should automatically assume that without authority, they have the authority to simply shut down the agency. So we have to ensure that we actually are in compliance with the organizations that require that we be. And so what I did was took it upon myself to simply hire that attorney who would make sure that those pieces were in place. So when I've said that we are still open, we will continue to operate. Even if we were to move from our current location, we've moved from 2 other locations in the past, we would continue. But the main thing is we need the appropriate number of board members.